I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something. What's that Zarep doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarep. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either. I don't speak Zarep, but it definitely answered you. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near Tehangan's house. Maybe he...
I'll let you think. I don't mind him. What?
36, okay.
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance? I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it. It's priceless to me, friend, but almost worthless to anyone else. But I can offer a small reward. A finder's fee, if you will. Perhaps, or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know I have it. And that's enough for now. How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
Oh, please don't. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that? Do you snoop on everyone, you... Alright, I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't?
I'll be back. But... Thanks for stopping by, bro. I know you're on stream too, so busy man, busy man.
I said the same thing at first. Then I realized I was just lost. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Oh shit.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend time with his own.
Are you serious? I can't live with a Zorib. No one's ever done that before. Damn. I never thought I'd be the first to do anything. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss, he's trying to bewitch us with weird words.
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
So where should I go?
Give a shot to regain that. Leave us off steam.
That's far enough, Outlander.
It's not gonna be like Buffy Loves.
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself.
Let's see here. Let's give a shout out. 200. Sorry. Let's give a shout out. Let's join us for the raid. What's going on, helicopter? Everyone go ahead and follow him as well. Everyone on YouTube as well too. This is on Twitch.
I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod. Hello.
That's right, everybody's in the house.
Well,
tonight.
I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders, especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss, he's trying to bewitch us with weird words.
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Yeah, Pod, you better get out of here, bro.
Pod isn't going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know.
Second. What's going on? Number 41. That's right. Shout out to him as well. Appreciate it. Alright. Okay, that's pretty good attack.
Is that true?
There we go.
Well,
I can't do this anymore.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
Strong.
you ungrateful nitwit!
No doubt,
Once
bro.
I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Weekend. So this is Friday.
You're mine now!
Appreciate you get 'em. There's a wait system on this as well.
Welcome to Paradis, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
I picked as a money streams.
Envoy!
Alright, in the down now. Stomach area. There we go. This is security I was talking about.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Take, you know, about my body, my friends on. It's all good though, you know, it's me do. But this has been doing an echo, so I think the mic's going out too. But it is what it is. You know, gotta do what works.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. This place does not matter. The branches of your life were pruned. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
Yeah, no, that's one thing.
A festering blob of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart, silenced the song in your mind.
I'll probably look up a video after this. Because I noticed last night, kind of was popping up.
They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why?
Because it says right here, new follower, new cheer, new sub, but nothing doesn't appear. Admin sources. Yeah, no funny. That's pretty fun.
You do not understand. There will be no next life for you. No return to Shade Apple Forest or Breeze shores. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
See, I know this video. So this is the deal from I was talking about earlier. I was talking, so this is what they want to do. Do it already. This is good original. Thank you.
You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. A voice? Tell me more. A vision of the beyond? And an ethereal manifestation? That's incredible. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance he was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. That's what everyone in Paradis is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. What you need is time to recover. Your soul has experienced trauma, and your body is still catching up. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Remember as a kid, 66, 30, a couple parts down, Call of Duty 4, yes, good time.
Rooney's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I hope you weren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradis is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here.
Godlike. So, you're the one who saves the ambassador. I'm just trying to... Is there... Gallarde. Lofflet and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before they admitted to having a checkered past. Back then you struggled to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, and is that... They're like...
Adherence.
They're a... but it's a little too... For the...
Ending with...
Aggressive.
Walk in, give her the letter. You don't have to say it. Sort of. I was saying I haven't been... Yeah, I know. I wrote a...
A recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are believed armed...
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? Oh, you are a special one, you are. Don't mean a thing. I suppose. Luckily, I'm trying to do work for the betterment of the world. That ought to win me some favor if the gods are watching. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but Oh, you may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no one knows how... As you... The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my ad... At this point, my friends...
No. Sorry, I'm busy shopping.
The affairs of men have no place. What do you want? Quickly! I have an audience waiting for me. Everything! This performance... My friends thought it'd be funny. They get roaring drunk last night. Only one showed up. They've all gathered up.
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory. Hail! I take it you're new to these parts? If so, you're going to want to heed my advice. Up these stairs is the Pearl District. Ever since the Sparrowhawks took over, it's become a right deadly place. A group of smugglers. Vicious killers, the lot of them, as far as I'm concerned. A number of artisans actually supports these piles of Stelgar dung, if you can believe it. They see them as a beacon of independence, resisting your countrymen. Oh, watch out for their leader. He's a big, mean bastard, that one.
Big? No offense, but I've eaten chickens bigger than you.
Says you. An ogre. Only seen him once myself, and I hope it stays that way.
This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business.
Best watch your step around here, envoy.
So, the puny god... You and your countrymen are not welcome in this district. My district. Is that clear? One little slip in my district, Imperial Lapdog, and it'll be the last you ever make. So the little godkin has a spine. Now be gone.
You're the talk of the town on... Good, no. Hope you don't stick it in politics. They've been free... Oh, I used to... No, now. I'm out of... I'd hunt them down by someone. Come now. Do I look...
Do you?
It was a local straw. They must have thought it looked valuable.
The Sparrowhawks used to be shipment...
Aren't you amenable? Go to the... And my life.
Oh, sweetie, we're closed. Belia? But she hasn't come by in a couple of months. Did something... Oh, I understand. Of course, it all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone. Yes, thank you for bringing that letter, though.
If you'd like to be... Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place? I speak to a lot of... Seek my... If you'd like to...
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Did Remy open? She's probably wandered...
Huh? Huh?
And envoy.
Yo, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's it.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some...
Hey, many ways. Ten past 2. Oh. Oh, you're brave.
Here. Gods, I'll keep trying.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
It's nothing like that. You run into all sorts of characters around here, is all. Some more polite than others. I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure did it.
No one expected the envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs. Well, come on. Tej, you were trying to...
You, Rooney,
you lit.
That what?
God.
The fella...
It was... Tej.
Great. The Bart... You're...
You sure about...
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy? Naturally, sir. How can I help you? Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradis. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a vet.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that...
I don't know what happened. Death Guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deathfire spoke of one named Isser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I've heard of no others except those I've read about in the histories, or, as you say, in stories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die. Their soul haunts their body. The passion required to sustain them devours them. I've never read a history nor tale of a Death Guard that did not end with them going quite mad when they lose an obstacle. I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing Oathbreakers who'd fled. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum. She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to her god. So, while clearly she has changed, think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir. Though, clearly, they've found plenty of work beyond. Their remit is simple, but comprehensive. They punish all. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One law...
Fun bunch.
Since the Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go, the living lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Or so the Steel Garrote say. Should you ever need me, safe...
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor. Very good. I'm eager to see what... Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, you've seen how wild the Living Lands has become.
No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely... This embassy has no shortage of political foes. But the dreams... You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. Though, even they've sabotaged our work, killed our... Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to...
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it, we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor these Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwine goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. Let's make sure to give her some good news for...
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little... He's staying at the Grinning Balrog, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. No, but this is the... Marius is good. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest...
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradis.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're full. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another. An unusual course to... Remember, the assassin is out there. But don't be... We'll talk...
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Hurry up. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a god like... You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Teach, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got... I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about get... Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic until I get help from our brother.
If Adier's medics are anything like Rawatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. My brother, Cadman, and I ran it. The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. I fear for their lives, Envoy. Gods, do you mean it? They descended? You'll know you're headed. We posted a guard out front. Said... We went there to talk to a man the locals call the Oracle. He's a god like Avathis, if you can believe it. This Oracle, I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamond. I'll probably never get to see it now. Especially my brother. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see...
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
The same thing we deal with every day. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through. Find anything?
Finally! Someone with some common sense around here.
All right. If he says so, you can go. Welcome to Paradis.
Much appreciated, Envoy. Appreciate you stepping...
Thanks for the help. Still have the rest to worry about, though.
An interesting day so far. Well, I'll be chopped by a Zaret queen. You're that godlike from the docks. believe my luck. Indeed. They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like they were asking where they could find luminous Adra, of all things. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments and they Castles. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valiant captain send you? The folks you're looking for